everyone, it's Cassie. I hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome back to the Universim. We're looking at Andromeda. We stopped by here at the end of our last playthrough. We kind of checked in on all of our civilizations just to make sure everyone's doing okay. And it seems like everyone's doing just fine. We've got new buildings coming up. A riot has broken out. Just as I was saying everything's fine. Crime is very high, so I should put in a police station while I'm here. I'm also just going to hit them with a jolt of joy. Find jolt of joy. There we go. They're happy. They're just also crimey. I have a police station. I wonder if maybe I don't have a prison. So these guys are just going to jail for a couple minutes and then being released into the wild. Where am I going to put a rehab center? Here's good.
The rehab center is a hospital for the mind. I'm just not sure how effective it'll be for nuggets.
Okay, and with that going in, and with the fact that we're still waiting on plenty of resources for other things, I'm going to head back to Lava Planet instead of sticking around here and doing a bunch of upgrades. Anyway, how are you? How was your weekend? I hope it was good. I have this kind of weird medical thing that I'm not going to talk about that rears its ugly head every once in a while. So I was down for the count this weekend. It was, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. But it was a lot of resting this weekend and not a lot of doing. Alright, Lava Planet, let's see how you're doing. You need water. I know that much. We're still working on pushing the lava out of this lake. We have about 6,500 left. Lava Planet now has what it needs to start developing its own resources. Like, we're putting in an iron mine once the iron mine is up and running, and it looks like it might be. Yeah. We will put in, we've got an oil jack and a gas mine coming in. They're just waiting on iron. Once those are done, we'll start creeping our way through the tree. We'll go to cement, we'll go to chemicals, and so on. I'm going to pop a couple rain clouds over, just since our hydro collider isn't working. Over the lake we're trying to fill, or empty, and then fill. Atmosphere is it's still relying pretty heavily on the oxygen generator, which isn't the best thing. Oh, they snuck a residential building in behind me. Rude. I mean, they need places to live, and it looks like they're just upgrading the residential buildings that they managed to put down before I noticed and paused them all. All these paused buildings are residential buildings that they tried to construct and use up all the resources that I'd sent here for other things. Our hydro collider's going again. It's making short work of the lava. It'll be nice to have a couple of lakes going. Like once this lake is filled or emptied, we're going to fill it up, then we're going to put a water pump on it, and then it's going to be a constant battle between the hydro collider filling it and the water pump emptying it. An exile village is demanding resources. This is a threatening message. My civilization is leaning toward declining. They want 207 stone, which we can do. 26 wood, we can do. 5 planks and 1 brick. We can do these things. I'm going to urge it forward a little bit toward accepting. I don't like the salty messages, but not much I can do about that now. We also have, I think it's about time to put in a second engineer. We also have our town hall now, so I can staff a governor. I'm not going to put in any ministers yet because our ministers will try to use space age building skins, which we can't currently afford. Our oil jack is getting there. We need all of the liquid, the fuels, fuel, gas, chemicals, and oil. We need them all for the various methods of production for the space age buildings. Like the terraformers need fuel and chemicals. The hydro collider needs gas and steel. The oxygen generator needs gas and electronics. The cloud generator will need gas and something. I'm going to help this a little bit. And I actually want to go back to the other planets just to check in on them. None of them really believe in me right now. But I still want to make sure that the environment looks good and that the resource generation looks good as well. And then we'll move on to the next one. Once I know they're generating what they need, then I can start loading up the next cosmodrome for the next civilization that we will conquer, planet that we'll conquer. All right, Mother Planet, how you looking? I wish I could urge this thing along with Stuck and Borstel just to get it over with. I'm going to speed the game up. This is our third video where we've been waiting to see what happens with Stuck and Borstel. How are we doing? Pollution is ticking down. We could use some trees here. And a little bit more oxygen, but it's not looking bad. And water. We could use water. Wow, this lake is low, low, low. Our hydro collider is running. Maybe we need a second one. How's our resource generation looking? We're low on herbs. It's a bit loud. What's going on with my steel mill? I think we looked at the Wait, howdy. I think we looked at this last time, and I couldn't find a problem. It needs gas. There's gas. I'm seeing gas. I'm not seeing that it's being consumed by anything. Maybe I just need more courier huts. I'll put a courier hut in right here. Where are they? Are they... Oh, Andromeda has no food. Lava planet has no water, which we can deal with. But it's curious that Andromeda has no food. I can send plenty of food. Mother Planet has tons of food, so I can send some up. That won't be a problem. But it's curious why they don't have any. On Andromeda, there are a couple farms, there are a couple fishing piers. All of our ministers are installed, I believe. I'll double check. So food shouldn't be a problem, and yet, here we are. Crime's coming down, though. I'm going to upgrade this farm. I think we have a couple cattle ranches. I don't know what the problem is. We'll figure it out. It's time to put in a couple more gas mines. There's got to be a better place than that. Here we get a little close to neighboring civilizations. That's way better. Still too close to neighboring civilizations, but I'm kind of out of options. We had another gas mine notification. Nope, same gas mine. We have plenty of gas here. That's not such a problem. Where is my... There it is. Okay. All of our ministers are staffed, so we should be... Food's ticking right back up. I don't know what the problem was. Maybe winter? I'm going to turn this hydro collider on because our lake's getting a bit low. Alright. I'm not worried about them now. Kinda was. I didn't need to be. So I'm gonna head back to Lava Planet and deal with the water. Nope. I just flew to Mother Planet. That was silly. Pay attention. It's a little foggy outside today. This neighborhood, when the fog sets in, it sets in real low and it's like major Silent Hill vibes. You can't see through it. Let's try again. Lava Planet, please. I don't know what's wrong with me. There we go. They're doing fine. There's already a rain cloud right over the reservoir. It's just needy. I don't want to put in a cloud generator, but we don't have the materials just yet here, so I'd have to send over a shipment, which I was thinking about doing anyway. We're out of gas. Out of chemicals. We're low on steel. They are now producing their own oil, though, it looks like. Can that oil jack come up? Yes. Cool. How are we looking? see a mystical box. The planet looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Our lake is almost empty. These nuggets have food. We're working on getting them water. They can safely traverse the planet now. Population is increasing. Crime too, though. Oh, look at that. Less than 1,000 lava in this lake. This is the demand that we actioned just before we started planet hopping. A couple more rain clouds should get the last of the lava out of this lake. I'm enthralled. Look at that, we've got water now. How's our reservoir doing? Our gas mine's going, our oil jack's going. Glass factory will be next. Water pump is first. I'm going to scale it all the way back. It's brown. I don't love that. So now we enter a cycle where we pump water out and then pump water back in. Brown, icky water. There should be less reliance on my trickle effect over the rain clouds or over the reservoirs. Andromeda has no food again? What is happening there? I may set up some trade, send planets what they need and don't have from other planets. Okay, they completed construction on 8 buildings while I was away. Oh, good. Defenses. Mostly residential buildings. A fishing pier, which will help with the fact that they don't have water or food. Why do they not have food, though? They have farms. They don't just have the 2 farms, I think. Okay, 5 farms. But no herbs. What is the deal? I also kind of want to put in cattle ranches. Actually, let me peek in on these. You're producing herbs. This is the one I just upgraded. This one's producing fruit. Fruit? They're all producing the same fruit. Maybe that's part of the problem. But I don't have any desert fruits. I haven't discovered any desert fruits. I need to. Okay, so we have 5 farms producing and 4 farms producing food. We have fishing piers. We have cattle ranches, I believe. No, we don't. We do have fishing piers. Do we have enough eateries? I'm pretty sure, geez, that there are 3 eateries? 4, okay. We do need some upgrades, though. Six steel beams and 6 electronics to upgrade 4 eateries? That's not bad. I can see everything except chemicals. Do we not have a chemical plant here? We do. Is it waiting on resources? It's not producing. Oh, it needs food. That's my problem. Okay. I'm gonna put down a cattle ranch. 1 to start, and then probably more. I don't know where I want to go with anything. This is not a very big planet. Okay. Let's do one more check-in with Mother Planet, and then we'll head back to Lava Planet, and then we'll end for the day. Crime's pretty low on Mother Planet, but my believer count is also stupendously low, given that we've got almost 1,000 nuggets and only 38 believe in me. That's just a residential building being reskinned from modern age to space age. Takes a long time, especially when you've got a whole bunch of residential buildings. They start small and grow over time. So when a residential building is first placed, it can house 2 nuggets, and then it will eventually be upgraded to house more nuggets in the skin you're on. Do I need to worry about this? Yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna dome... Normally I dome the whole area around the meteor shower, but I'm just gonna dome my buildings. This is empty? Almost. Or I'm not gonna dome my buildings. I know you're out of range, little fire station, but I kind of can't because the domes would be overlapping. Whatever, it's fine. Nothing's gonna get hit. Maybe these cows. Mammoths, sorry. Andromeda has no food again. That's a problem for the next time I play. I'm gonna wait for this meteor to hit. I'm gonna move the mystical box, and then here is where we will call it a day. Stone mine will be a problem for next time too. Oops, too far. Okay, and here's where we'll call it. Next time we play, we'll figure out what's going on with Andromeda's food source. We will keep moving Lava Planet forward. They are now pretty self-sufficient, and I want to keep it that way. I do need to send them resources. I said 3 times I was going to do it in this video at various points, and then I just didn't. So I'll do that too, just to make sure that they have everything they need to keep their space buildings going. Maybe put in a cloud generator to help with the water across reservoirs and lakes, and start pushing the water out of some of the other lakes, the lava out of some of the other lakes. And yeah, we'll keep plugging right along. Probably won't be long until we're colonizing another planet. I do want to get more unobtainium mined before I do, and then send nuggetoids to those buildings first, like I did with Lava Planet, to try to get it into like an inhabitable place before we go. Before we start sending nuggets up to freeze to death or burn to death or suffocate or, become infected and immediately die. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I'm sorry this one was a little weird, I know that. Still recovering from a weird weekend. But I still so appreciate you being here with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you very soon.